I'm here today with Hervé Coutrix, President and CEO of Total E&P Research and Technology. Thanks for being here, Hervé.
Thanks.
First question, do you think there is still oil to be discovered in the future?
Yes, it's always quite difficult to forecast what could be the future. But if you take a look to the last 10 years and just try to imagine what could be the future according to what were these last 10 years, I think that there's still a lot of oil to be discovered. In fact, when we look to this last 10 years, in the year 2000, most of the petroleum guys were thinking that we were short of oil. Everyone was speaking of the oil peak and so on. And in fact, a lot of oil were discovered during these last 10 years. Not only the gas shale revolution, but if you look also to conventional oil or gas, big discoveries were done in Santos Basin, for instance, in Brazil, but also in some political locked countries. A national oil company did a lot of important discovery, huge discoveries. So according to that, I think that we can expect in the future to discover a lot of oil, especially if you take into account that some areas of the world, due to lack of the good technology, were not explored. For instance, mountain areas are still unexplored today. We have only few seismic data because they are difficult of access. And for all those reasons, I consider that there is still a lot of oil to be discovered in that world.
So will those resources require breakthrough technology to be explored and developed?
Yes, that depends on the kind of resources, but taking the example of the foothills area, mountains area, we are still lacking of the good technology to acquire good seismic data, to have 3D seismic data and so on. And I think that the breakthrough in technology, especially today with the miniaturization of the receptors, the multiple sensors and so on, could be of great help to explore this kind of new areas. But not only when you look at some subtle traps, we will need to have some new data, some new information to detect, to explore this kind of new resources. And today we see in the market that services company and are providing with new technology as broadband, for instance, but also all the progress done recently in terms of multi-sensor sculptors and so on will open a new world for seismic, but not only for seismic, but mainly for seismic. Using 3 components, for instance, will be of great help to detect, to have a direct detection of hydrocarbon, and for subtle traps, that will be of great help. So this is some example of technological breakthroughs that we can already see in the future for the forthcoming years, I think in 1, 2, 3, 4 years.
So given those technological needs over the next few years, what exactly is Total doing to invest and structure itself for growth in the future?
So for growth in the future, we just recently reorganized our research and development. In the past, we had research and development doing, if you take the NASA scale of technology readiness level, we were on every part of the scale, from 1 to 10. So doing both research and also development, know-how, and so on. So we decided today to split our research in 2 parts. The first part of the research will concentrate in low TRL level in order to produce and to have some new technology, new breakthrough, in order to be present and to be the first in exploring and developing new resources. So just recently, that was done 1 month ago. So we decided to focus in eight main research programs. And for the meeting of today, the most important program are frontier exploration, where we have most of the new concept for geology. So we decided to create that program, investing quite a lot with academic institution to acquire new data and so on to produce new concept in geology. And the second one is Earth imaging, where you have obviously all what concerns seismic imaging, but also we are trying to work quite a lot in what we call innovative acquisition. So I'm trying to work with services company and so on to be able to, for instance, to acquire 3D seismic data in harsh environment as mountain or foothills or transition zone, in order to have the data to explore. But not only, we have also all the remote sensing tools which appear now in the market, coming from spatial R&D or even developed by other services company for petroleum needs. And I think that integrating all these kind of new data appearing now in the market or which are going to appear in the forthcoming years, we can get new information and a new vision of the subsurface.
Hervé, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.